You will marry Chief Bello. It is decided.
Chief Bello! He's old enough to be my grandfather Bob. I won't do it.
You're nothing but a curse to this family. This is your chance to make yourself useful.
All because Mama died giving birth to me. You've punished me for something I didn't do my whole life.
Enough you think you have a choice. In this house, under my roof, you have no choices. You'll do as I say.
In a small African village named Yuzuri, there dwelled a young girl named Amara. Amara had grown up under the care of a woman she knew as Mama Camy, but everyone in the village called her Grandma. Amara adored Grandma dearly and cherished every moment spent by her side. Grandma Camy was known for her kindness and generosity, loved by all in the village. Each morning, Grandma would prepare a delicious breakfast for Amara, filling their humble home with its tantalizing aroma. The day always began with Grandma's soothing hum, a melody that Amara eagerly awaited. One fateful morning, Amara awoke to find their home filled with unfamiliar faces, some of whom were in tears. Confused and worried, she searched for Grandma, only to find her room locked. Frantically, she asked about Grandma's whereabouts, only to learn that she had passed away after a brief illness. Amara, at the tender age of 7, struggled to comprehend the loss. She kept calling out for Grandma, hoping for a miracle. The next morning, Mr. Aid, a respected elder in the village, arrived and informed Amara that they would be traveling to meet Grandma. Amara's heart leaped with hope at the chance to see Grandma again. They set off for Ogoda that very day, with Amara filled with anticipation. Upon reaching Ogoda with Mr. Aid, Amara encountered Bimbo, a girl of 11 who introduced herself as Amara's elder sister. Although they were siblings, they had never met until this moment. Bimbo embraced Amara warmly, and as they were hugging, Mr. Aid arrived and gestured for Bimbo to join him in a private conversation. Amara was left bewildered, with countless questions swirling in her mind. She also hadn't seen Grandma, as promised. Mr. Aid, though once kind, seemed distant and cold towards her. Every day, his words cut deep into Amara's heart as he criticized her, calling her bad luck and accusing her of bringing trouble to their family. This mistreatment had begun from the day Amara was born. On that pivotal day, Amara's mother, Mrs. Aid, had a difficult labor that tragically claimed her life. Mr. Aid, consumed by grief and anger, blamed the doctors for saving Amara instead of his wife. He viewed Amara as an evil child, a label that haunted her growing up. In an act of desperation and cruelty, Mr. Aid arranged for Amara to marry a much older man, a widower named Chief Bello, hoping to be rid of her. Faced with this dreadful fate, Amara stood at a crossroads. She could either submit to her father's wishes and endure a life of misery, or she could defy him and risk losing everything. Summoning all her courage, Amara chose the latter. She refused Chief Bello's proposal, sparking her father's wrath. In a fit of anger, Mr. Aid cast Amara out of their home, leaving her homeless and alone. With nowhere else to turn, Amara sought refuge at Mrs. Ngozi's shop, where she slept secretly at night. However, fate had more challenges in store for her. One night, robbers ransacked the marketplace, stealing everything in sight, including Mrs. Ngozi's savings. When the theft was discovered, Amara was blamed and promptly dismissed from the shop. Now, jobless and homeless, Amara wandered the streets, her future uncertain. One day, she stumbled upon an unfinished construction site. Despite the taunts and jeers of the men working there, Amara approached the foreman, Mr. Okoro, and asked for a job. To her surprise, Mr. Okoro welcomed her and offered her a chance to work as a laborer. Amara accepted the opportunity, determined to prove herself. Despite the challenges and hardships she faced, Amara persevered, working tirelessly at the construction site. One day, the owner of the site, Mr. Obi, visited and noticed Amara among the workers. Intrigued, he approached her and inquired about her presence. Amara, though initially taken aback, explained her circumstances. Impressed by her determination, Mr. Obi offered to sponsor her education up to the university level. Filled with gratitude, Amara used the money Mr. Obi provided to rent a small apartment. She resumed her studies, volunteering to help her classmates and extending a helping hand to those in need. As graduation day approached, Amara felt a sense of pride and accomplishment. With Mr. Obi's continued support, Amara secured a job at a reputable bank in Yuzuri, embarking on a successful career in finance. However, amidst her professional success, Amara never forgot her humble beginnings. Years passed, and Amara transformed her experiences into a driving force for change. She established a microfinance institution in Yuzuri, dedicated to empowering women and small-scale entrepreneurs. Through her institution, she provided financial services, mentorship, and vocational training, transforming the lives of many in the village. Despite her success, Amara's heart still ached with unresolved family issues. She longed for reconciliation with her father, Mr. Aid, who had suffered a stroke and was bedridden. Learning that her sister, Tolu, had married and moved away, Amara realized the importance of forgiveness and closure. With a heavy yet hopeful heart, Amara reached out to her father, offering him the love and compassion he had denied her for so long. Through patient conversations and acts of forgiveness, they began to heal their fractured relationship. Months later, Amara found love and companionship with Mr. Chitty, a kind-hearted man who stood by her side through every triumph and challenge. They married, and Amara embraced her role as a wife and mother, filled with love and gratitude for the family they had built together. Amidst her success and newfound happiness, Amara remained grounded, never forgetting the values that had guided her journey. She continued to advocate for social justice and economic empowerment, using her platform to uplift others in her community. In the end, Amara's story became a testament to resilience and determination. From a young girl scorned by her own father to a successful entrepreneur and community leader, she showed that anything is possible with perseverance and compassion. Through her journey, Amara proved that even the darkest of pasts can lead to a brighter future when met with courage and forgiveness. Thank you for watching. More interesting stories are on the way, so make sure to subscribe my channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. I would love to hear your thoughts in comments below.